People sometimes look at me and sort of say, well, you sort of wonder why UK-GBC, why the Green Building Council is particularly interested in the health and well-being agenda. And I sort of sort of puzzled back at them because, you know, how can a green building truly be a green building if it doesn't work for the people in that building? You know, it seems to me that a building could be zero carbon, zero waste, whatever you like, but if it doesn't work for the people in it, then it's really not going to stand the test of time. And it is a topic that has been increasingly close to the hearts of green building councils, not just in the UK, but all around the world over the last 2 or 3 years. And I think, you know, part of that is this sort of, I guess, a rhetorical question, which is there anything more important than your own health, or particularly those of loved ones, of, you know, partners and children? You know, I suggest not. It's just absolutely central to who we are and what we do in our lives. We've heard this stat so many times today already, you know, the amount of time that we spend inside, and therefore it is absolutely crazy that in the majority of cases, you know, our buildings are having this adverse impact on our health, our well-being, and our resulting productivity. And I think up till now, there's really been little demand, or certainly little perceived demand, from building users for anything different. And little sort of perceived value from the construction and property sector, therefore, to do anything different. Sort of the system works, thanks very much, and on we go, actually, with sort of suboptimal, you know, poorly performing buildings that are not doing the job for users. But things are going to change, and things are changing very, very quickly. Secondly, the sort of health and wellness industry, if I can put it like that, is growing exponentially. Globally, a phenomenal growth. You only have to look at the growth in things like you know, wearables to see how much people care about this, and that is not a trend, I think, that is going to go away quickly. So there's going to be value, there's going to be demand for buildings that enable their users to be happy, to be healthy, to be productive. And I really don't think this is going to be driven, certainly in the first instance, by legislation. Certainly not the current government that we have. In some ways, I think that's quite a good thing, because I think genuine demand from building users will move the market much more quickly and probably effectively than legislation does. You only have to look at the sort of flip-flopping that John referred to around zero carbon. But I do worry, and I hope that the majority of our schools, you know, don't get left behind. And you know, I guess a slightly political point, I do worry that with this particular government, the emphasis seems to be on quality of teaching and not on quality of the teaching environment. And it seems to me that those two things surely go hand in hand. So for us, health and well-being, as I've said, should be a key aspect of sustainability, a holistic concept of sustainability. It doesn't mean that environmental sustainability has gone away. We need to marry the two. And for me, that's what multi-comfort is all about. That's what has been achieved in this building. And congratulations to all those involved. Thank you very much.